Man, that blood shit started in Cali, man. Know what I'm saying? Niggas over here on the East Coast, niggas embraced it, man. Few niggas was real, a lot of niggas wasn't. But it is what it is, man.
Yeah, I just wanted to come on this motherfucker and speak my mind real quick, man. I done heard a lot of motherfuckers talking about some fuck this rap shit. I'm a street nigga. I'm a gangster. Since when being a street nigga or a gangster meant more than following your motherfucking dreams, man? You niggas better wisen up and stop going backwards. It's Rocker.
Mainline swine, nigga. You don't want the trouble. Bitchin' from the devils. Bitchin' from the devils.
Yeah, nuts are the name, buddy. Fuck these rap checks, man. I make cocaine money. Paranoid pistol packing peanut the preacher. I let that thing off. He hit a plow.
Niggas get popped like a Zanny. Niggas get popped like a Molly. Yeah.
Come on, ready on 1, 2, gangland.
Check it out, B. On some real shit, man. A lot of these niggas is snitches and informants left over from, you know, when OG Mack went down in the UBN, man. 1-8 Trey, man. That's my block, 1-8 3rd.
This video shot by the NYPD early this morning shows officers raiding one of several buildings used to store and distribute heroin laced with deadly fentanyl.
This organization, you see some of the pictures up here behind me.
But when we told residents like Christina Ruiz and her young son Nicholas that the drug ring was centered in her neighborhood near 182nd in Jerome, she told us,
I'm really not surprised. A lot of that goes on around here, and it's sad because there's children in the neighborhood, you know, especially in the early hours, we're taking them.
Rest in peace to all the motherfuckers that passed away from all the blocks and I'm 112th Street, 7th Avenue, New York, uptown. 183rd and Walton, my block, that's right.
Shit is a movie, man. Like I said, this is only a character, man. Hood to the Woods based on a true story reality show. You feel what I'm saying? That nigga Rico don't be playing. But anyway, man. Snitch and Rico, Mitch and Rico. I ain't talking about paid in full, you feel me? So you got Snitch 9, you got Snow Bunny, Snow Rico, you feel me? Bang bang. Let's get into this shit, man.
Well, what you gonna do when you sitting at the head of the table? Once you there, you got to hold it down.
Sound like one of them good problems.
Prison and graveyards, full of boys who wore the crown.
Point is, they wore it. It's my turn to wear it now.
What up, y'all? This King Troll. You know how I do. I really don't like to, you know, speak on this because that nigga Rico don't be playing. But, you know, this shit getting out of hand, man. You got this Snow Bunny, Snow Billy, whatever the fuck his name is, talking about, you know, the nigga, niggas put a hit out on him, and Tekashi, Snitch, 6ix9ine, whatever the fuck. He was the trigger man and supposed to have, you know, shot the Snow Bunny nigga. Like, this shit is getting out of hand. It's like a fucking movie, a soap opera, man. You feel me? But, you know, Rico a real nigga, man, for real. So, shit might be all, you know, entertaining, fun and games, but real motherfuckers is gonna get, be affected by this shit. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, allegedly, the word on the street is that, you know, the Snow Billy nigga was discovered to be an informant, and this is why, you know, the alleged hit was put on him, allegedly, you know. So, you know, I don't really know too much about this shit, you know, I just know what I hear. But allegedly, the word on the street is, you know, the whole, you know, Tekashi nigga was working with the authorities after, you know, he took a plea and gave up his code D's in that, you know, alleged rape case. Allegedly. You know? It was said he was used to, like, infiltrate gangs and shit, you know, give information. Like, you know, back in the days, back in the time, you know, the UBN, the New York Bloods and shit, they used to use, you know, little gang members and shit to come around and, you know, give up information and all that. But shit been going on for a while, but you know, that's just allegedly, you know, the word on the street that, you know, the Tekashi nigga was, you know, an informant, you know, for the, you know, a gang informant. It was even said, you know, he helped to like give information on GS9, who was supposed to be Crips and all that, like allegedly. And you know, Snow Bunny and Tekashi, like so many other gang members, like I said, turned state or federal informant. Niggas was, you know, local snitches or whatever, but that's that street shit, man. You know, I'm no longer into that life. You feel me? I'm trying to do something positive, like I said, or I wouldn't even be on this shit. Cause you know, this shit, that's crazy. So like I said, a lot of gang members, you know, was informants, snitches. And being that, you know, they was affiliated with, you know, rap or the music industry and all that, they was picked up by, you know, the so-called hip-hop cops. You feel me? But it was a special division created. You know what I mean? This became like an undercover hip-hop gang unit. You know what I'm saying? They worked with the FBI, the CIA, and, you know, other authorities during, you know, the East Coast, West Coast beef and the investigation of the UBN. You know what I'm saying? That shit was all tied in together, you know, and they came up with a whole scenario. It's like a show, man, but, you know, real lives is at stake. It's kind of like what's going on now, but I don't like to speak on that shit because, like I said, man, Rico a real nigga and these niggas don't play. But y'all niggas need to be careful out there with y'all saying and all that. Like, it's cool for the views and shit like that, but if you don't know about situations, you shouldn't even, you feel me, like, speak on it. But if you is gonna speak on it, man, use a lot of alleged leads and shit like I'm doing, because you never know what's going on in the underworld, you know what I'm saying? The shadow government behind, you know, what's lurking behind the shadows, man. The dark web, you know, it's a whole new world, you feel me? But anyway, man, like I said, there was a lot of informants left over after, you know, OG Mack and the UBN was taken down by that nigga Rico. So there's still a lot of these niggas around, man. And they done moved up. So you never know. You know, and I'm gonna end with this. Like I said, man, I'm from 183rd, B. That's the home of OG Mack, you feel me? Like 1A Trey Bloods and all that.
Who you be, blood?
Anybody killing, nigga.
New York City, June 1999. The godfather of the East Coast Bloods, Omar OG Mack Porti, was released from prison. He returned home to the Bronx on a mission to find out who his true bloods were.
OG Mack, huh? 183rd, why Mack? Why Mack? Blood shit started, why Mack? Why Mack? Niggas know I bang with the Max. Niggas know smash, they track. Boom! Shout out OG Mack. Nah, nigga, OG Mack. Nah, nigga.
Homies were coming at me and saying that OG Mack was saying that, yo, y'all niggas can't rock on the East Coast. And I'm like, why not? Because y'all from Cali, you know, West Coast and stuff. And I said, wait a minute. We went to his house on 183rd and Davidson, me and the homie Brazy K from Bounty Hunter, K-Dog, the homie Capone from Bounty Hunters, the homie Puppet from Mad Swamp.
How you drive up the hood? You ain't this shit. Who brought you home?
So, you know, I know a couple things about this shit. And like I said, this shit is serious, bruh. And this internet shit, man, it took it to a whole new level. So, you know, I'm gonna speak on it again, but I ain't gonna get too much into it right now. You know what I'm saying? But all y'all niggas out there, especially young niggas, y'all young niggas, man, y'all need to really do your homework. You feel me? King Troll, man. 1.
I done ran through New York in a trap court from the home of hip-hop, also known as the Bronx. And if you a rap god, then acknowledge the source.
It's been my dream to play in a band in New York City. This ain't New York, this the Bronx.
Let the river middle.
It's the infamous 183rd.
All the way through.
Reality show based on a true story, you feel me? From the hood to the woods.
We here, nigga, we ain't going nowhere. Who's finally made it, baby? Taxi man it up. Cat man it up. First of all, everybody, LA Crew, RIP.